In a peaceful African village surrounded by golden savannas and beneath an endless sky, two twin sisters were born, Amani and Zuri. From the moment they came into the world, they were inseparable, bound not only by blood, but by a love deeper than anyone could understand. Amani was a dreamer, always chasing the horizon, while Zuri was a protector, a steady flame that kept their world balanced. The village adorned them, but as they grew, challenges began to creep into their once carefree lives. Bullies at work, a drought that withered their crops, and the shadows in the mysterious forest tested their strength. Yet, nothing will prepare them for the adventures that awaited, and how deeply their bond would be tested and strengthened. One warm evening, after another difficult day at work where Amani had faced relentless teasing for her wild ideas and dreams, the sisters wandered far from the village. They stumbled upon an ancient baobab tree. It twisted branches like hands reaching toward the heavens, its roots wrapped tightly around the earth, as if holding the world together. Amani knelt at the base of the tree, tears in her eyes. "I just want to be brave, Zuri. I don't want to be afraid of them anymore. Courage is already inside you, Amani. You just need to find it," Zuri whispered, her words full of love. Under the shade of the towering baobab, Amani made a wish for the strength of a lion. The next day, something inside Amani shifted. At home, when the bullies sneered at her, she stood tall. "No more," she said, her voice trembling but firm. The bullies fell silent, shocked at her bravery. That was the day Amani realized her true power wasn't in the baobab's magic, it was in her own heart. Zuri, watching proudly from the sidelines, knew the world was about to witness just how strong her sister had become. Not long after Amani's victory, disaster struck. A drought unlike any the village had seen descended upon them. The river dried up, the crops turned to dust, and hope began to fade. The elders spoke of an ancient legend, a spring hidden deep in the mountains where healing waters flowed. These waters had the power to bring life back to the land, but no one had ever returned from the treacherous journey. Amani, filled with newfound courage, volunteered. "We will go. Zuri and I can find the waters." The village elders hesitated, but Zuri stood by her sister's side. "We won't fail." With only an old map from their grandmother and each other for strength, the twins embarked on the perilous journey. For days, they trekked through blistering heat, crossed dangerous cliffs, and faced fierce wildlife. Their bodies ached, their feet blistered, but their spirit never wavered. Finally, after days of endless struggle, they reached the sacred cave that held the healing waters. But as they approached the entrance, they were stopped by a towering lion, its body made of shimmering mist. The spirit of the mountain watched them with glowing eyes. "You seek the healing water," the lion growled, "but only those with hearts as pure as your bone may take from them." Amani stepped forward, her voice strong. "We come not for ourselves, but for our village. They are suffering and we have to help them." The lion's gaze softened, and with a nod, it allowed them to pass. They filled their gourds with the precious water and hurried back home. As soon as they poured the healing waters into the dry riverbed, life returned in an instant. The fields turned green, the trees bloomed, and the village danced in celebration, saved by the courage and love of two sisters. Just as the village was recovering from the drought, another mystery arose. The once lively forest of whispers had grown dark and eerie. The animals fled, and those who entered claimed to hear voices calling them deeper into the woods where no one ever returned. Amani and Zuri, now known as the protectors of the village, decided to uncover the truth. As they ventured into the forest, the trees seemed to lean in, whispering secrets from ages past. The deeper they walked, the darker the forest became. Then, from the shadows, a figure emerged, A woman draped in darkness, her eyes glowing like embers. I am the guardian of the forest. She spoke, her voice both ancient and powerful. This forest has been harmed by the greed of your village. The balance has been lost. Zuri, always wise, stepped forward. How can we restore it? The guardian handed them a single baobab seed, shining like a star. Plant the seed in the heart of the forest. Only then will the balance be restored. The sisters agreed, but the journey back to the heart of the forest was not easy. The whispers turned to screams, fierce winds howled, and shadow creatures tried to stop them at every turn. Yet, hand in hand, they pressed on. They reached the center of the forest, and Zuri knelt to plant the seed. As soon as it touched the ground, the earth trembled, and a great baobab tree burst from the swell, its roots spreading far and wide. The forest came alive once again. Birds sang, animals returned, and the whispers faded into peaceful songs. The guardian reappeared, her once harsh eyes now soft with gratitude. You have restored the balance. The forest will never forget your courage. Just when peace seemed certain, a storm unlike any the village had ever seen gathered on the horizon. The winds howled and lightning cracked across the sky. The elders warned that this was no ordinary storm. It was the spirit of the storm, angry and vengeful, ready to tear the village apart. Amani and Zuri, now legends in their own rights, knew they had to confront the storm. They climbed the tallest hill outside the village and called out to the spirits. The winds roared in response, and from the clouds, a massive figure made of swelling wind and thunder appeared. Why do you disturb me? The spirits bellowed. I come to cleanse the land. Amani, her heart pounding but her voice steady, spoke up. Our village is innocent. We have worked to restore the land, not destroy it. Zuri, always calm, added, if you destroy the village, you destroy those who protect it. The spirits, intrigued by their bravery, challenge them. Prove your worth. Climb the tallest tree and place a flower at its peak before lightning strikes it down. With the storm raging around them, the sisters climbed the tree, their hearts racing. Just as the lightning cracked across the sky, Zuri placed the flower at the top. In an instant, the winds died, and the spirits withdrew. Satisfied by their courage and unity, the village was saved once more. After all their adventures, Amani and Zuri became known as the guardians of the baobab. Their love, courage, and unwavering bond had saved the village time and time again. The ancient baobab tree where their journey had begun stood tall, its roots deep in the earth. It symbolized their strength and unity. Under the shade of the baobab, people from all over came to hear their stories. The stories of the twin sisters, how they had faced bullies, tamed storms, and restored life to the land. Their legend spread far beyond their village, inspiring all who had it to believe in the power of love and courage and the unbreakable bond between family. Amani and Zuri's adventures continued, their hearts forever intertwined, and their spirits as strong as the mighty baobab.